Melanie from Haute Hijab, and today I'm going to be showing you guys for the first time ever a satin tutorial. I'm going to be showing you styles in both squares like I have on right now, as well as rectangles. Now, a few quick notes about satin. Satin is one of our most beautiful materials, and I really recommend these for formal occasions. These are super elegant, they look very dressed up, and that's why they suit evening and formal occasions really, really well. And our standard size is 40 by 40 for our squares and 72 by 27 for our rectangles. I have on the mocha. This is the platinum, and in just a bit I'm going to be showing you the light gold in a rectangle. One last tip about our satins: when you iron them, make sure that you iron them on the matte side, not on the shiny side. You have to be really careful about ironing these. Once I had a customer who reached out to me and gave me this photo of one of our satins with a huge iron imprint on it, and I was like, no, what did you do? She was like, I was just ironing the scarf. You can ruin these, so don't iron them on too high a heat, and make sure you only iron them on the non-shiny matte side. All right, so to start with the first style, I'm gonna show you very quickly how I achieve this very elegant, very simple style that I have on right now. So the first thing I do with the squares is I fold them into a triangle, as you've seen me do so many times, and you're gonna leave about 5 to 7 inches of room in between the folds. Then you'll take the triangle, put it on. Oh my god, it's so slippery. That's the thing about these satins, they're so slippery. So even when you're wearing the squares, although I tell you with chiffon you really don't need an underscarf, with the satins you might want to wear an underscarf. Full disclosure, I don't have an underscarf on. I still don't wear an underscarf, and that's more so because of how I pin my hijabs in the back, so they're usually pretty secure. But you might want to use an underscarf to help from it sliding. Well, I mean, putting satin on satin doesn't help either, so that's just gonna make it super slippery. But in any case, something to think about. All right, so you're gonna bring it across your face, and the beauty about satin is every time you get that perfect fold. It's perfect. So you're gonna pin this underneath your chin right here, just like this. Wow. I actually love how I look in the platinum, and I usually am not one to go for a silver, and I think that's because this is more of like a warm silver rather than a cool. So this actually looks really good on my skin. Should wear this more often. But I have on the mocha because I thought that would look better on me for you today. And this basically is the style that we're left with. All right, so you've got 2 equal sides, and you're just gonna crisscross both sides and to the back. Now, because satin is so slippery, this is gonna fall. It's gonna fall. So if you are okay with bringing it to the back every now and again, cool. If not, then I really recommend you take these 2 sides and you lightly pin them in the back. So one thing that would be really pretty, you can take a beautiful crystal brooch, anything you have, and pin it really loosely in the back so that you still have that really beautiful loose drape in the front. And in the back, you've got this added element of a really pretty brooch. Now, if you're going for a more streamlined look, and perhaps you want to tuck in your hijab like I do all the time, then I would recommend what I typically do with my chiffon is I'll crisscross the strands, bring them into the back, pin them really tightly in the back, and this is why I don't wear an underscarf. And then it's really secure. And usually I do that style when I'm actually tucking in my hijab. So I actually have kind of a high collar. This might work right now, although this is not the typical top I would have on when I'm tucking in my hijab. But you can also do that for a really beautiful streamlined look. I do this look all the time, tucking in my hijab, whether it's chiffon or satin. But this is how you would achieve that style with it really streamlined and tucked in. Y'all know me, I just think this is so classy, so polished and put together. It's my thing. Now, another thing, if you want to keep it out, is you can take both strands and actually just tie them. And sometimes I tie them into a knot, so it looks very intentional, which I actually think is really cute. Now, the additional ways that you can style the square involve pinning it under the chin again, but now you've got one short side and one long side. All right, now the first way that I'm gonna show you is very similar to what I've shown you before, when I just bring that longer strap around, and then I use these two to create a little knot, or a bow if you prefer a bow. I like the knot. I think it's a little bit more sophisticated. I mean, I'm girly, but I'm not that girly. I'm not that feminine. So the bow sometimes feels like a little much for me, but I will do a cute knot, and then I would tuck the shorter side in, get rid of that. There we go. And then you've got the two sides just coming down really pretty. So this is another cute little style. All right, so this is the light gold. It's a really beautiful color. Now this of course is the rectangle, and I would again recommend that you wear an undercap with these. So here you can see I've folded about 6-7 inches of the hem inside, and then I put it on, and I kind of got that fold that I had with the square. So this actually works out perfectly. And so now you've got the two sides, and take both sides. You can knot them in the back. Lately, I've really been loving that. I've been loving this knot in the back, and then I just kind of have the two strands hanging, which is so elegant. I really love that. You can bring both sides back to the front. You can just bring one back. You can take one strand and bring it around your neck again if you want that really giraffe-like look with a really tall neck, which I actually find really beautiful. When you're really highlighting the neck, I think that's so pretty. This is stunning. I love this. This is so pretty. Oh, I love this. This is so nice. A little side drape on the side, really pretty. I could just see this with so many different formal gowns and formal outfits. You know, you can add a nice little brooch here or some other element. There's so many things you can do to really jazz these up. Ah, so pretty. Or instead of the over the shoulder drape, you can just bring it all the way around for, again, another really streamlined look. It's up to you. These styling options are endless. There's so many things that you guys can do with these. You can bring that longer piece around and make a pretty bow. Just like that. Wow, that was so simple and it looks so good. Again, for a formal occasion, I can see this just being the accent of your outfit. This is it. Like, I would just, with my little silk top and my rhinestone necklace, this is it. This is so pretty. Make sure you extend out those bows to get a really, really pretty bow. So many things you can do with our beautiful satins. All right, so I hope that was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions about our satins or any fabrics, leave them down below in the questions and I'll be sure to answer everything. As always, join me on social, on Instagram, on Facebook, and on our blog, and you can shop anytime at hautehijab.com. If there are any colors that you really, really want to see in our satins, leave them below and I'll definitely see what I can do for you. Until next time,